All right, it's super late. People say, "Do you ever sleep?" Nope, barely ever. I like sleep one day a week, really long. I like sleep almost all day, wake up, and then go back to bed. It's like my day of sleep. So yeah, I'm busy, man. I'm running two channels, running like work, family. Just got a puppy, chasing that thing around. They're like little babies. So not much time for sleep. Got to do all this research. Just looking at that channel for the Vic stuff and all that. It's just busy times right now. Busy times. But I do enjoy doing these comics because this time sometimes I get to sit down and actually enjoy it, which I did this time. I enjoyed Uncanny X-Men quite a bit. This is the second issue with Rosenberg as the main writer, and finally he's doing a little bit of a better job. So we'll see if he continues being good, but I'm a little happier now. So the premise here. Oh, and by the way, Jawbreakers, I'll probably have that review up Saturday or Sunday. I got to sit down and read the whole thing, and I don't want to comment on it till I read the whole thing, because there's 3 stories in it, and I want to be able to break them all down. So we'll get there. But anyway, as far as this book goes, I did quite enjoy it. I like this. So they're basically rebuilding. You got some work between Wolverine and Cyclops going on. I thought this is pretty cool. So they're breaking in. So the idea here is they're going to rescue captured mutants. So the government has a bunch of mutants captured, and they're going to rescue them because there's no other X-Men. But there are some X-Men in here, and there was this pretty cool thing. It reminded me of... So I forget the storyline, but there was a storyline where they were like turning mutants into Sentinels. And this is kind of the same presence. I forget the name of that arc, but I think they were all out in the desert and on the run. This is a really old X-Men story. I'm sure somebody in the comments can remind me. But what was going on here is basically the same thing. They were using the mutants to power. So this is Strong Man, and they were using him to power the Sentinels. And they were pretty much just experimenting on mutants in this whole facility. Havoc's up there, Magic's there. So we got a little team coming together, which is cool. And I'm not sure if they are going to try to find the X-Men who were in that weird, stupid X-Men universe that no one cares about. I don't think anybody is reading that. I just watched Gateway into Comics review of Amazing Nightcrawler where he burns it with a flamethrower. It's quite entertaining. It's a good channel to check out if you're looking for like a lot of new comic news and stuff. I've been kind of dropping the ball on that because I've been so busy with 2 channels. But he burned it with a flamethrower, and he said it was a big soap opera. I don't care about that. It sounds boring to me. I'm not interested in a soap opera Nightcrawler book. Every review for the Age of X-Men comics that I've seen are all terrible. They got like Apocalypse is jiving in the 60s or something. It's stupid. What are they doing at Marvel? It's the most trash company. You just got to gut Disney. Just gut the entire top level. That's what you need to do. Get rid of all the editors, all of the people in charge, and put real comic fans in charge of the place, and maybe you'll get better. You guys need to do a better job. Like, you have too many books. And DC is actually cutting their books to like 22. You could literally probably read every single DC comic when that's done if you wanted to, and actually like follow the entire universe. Can't do that with Marvel. You will literally spend your entire paycheck. But yeah, they save the day. You got some good art. I think the art's pretty solid in this, and the story wasn't bad. It's just there's a lot of action, a lot of good team building. You see here they take down and they escape the facility. And then we see like this crazy general dude. Basically, it's going to be kind of the same story that I'm thinking of where they were on the run and rebuilding. So I am interested to seeing how this all works out. It's been a long time since I've been somewhat interested in an actual X-Men comic. We'll see if he can keep up the writing. I don't have a lot of faith, but maybe he'll prove me wrong, right? I always like being proved wrong because then it just means we get good books, right? I mean, isn't that what everybody wants? Good books? That's what I want. By the way, I see they fixed his hand here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There used to be 6 fingers there. If you didn't know, they really screwed up the solicitation for it. They gave Wolverine 6 fingers. It was really bad. There's a finger right here. They cut it out. Oh, it just shows you how bad Jordan D. White is at being an editor. What do you do all day in your office, Jordan D. White, besides complain on Twitter and look like an ass? I'd really like to know. But anyway, as far as the review part, that's pretty much it. I don't know what I'm going to do next. Venom probably will be my next video. And Jawbreakers will probably follow that up. Tough to pick out as many comics. I don't feel like torturing myself with bad books. I did pick one up. I picked that High Five up. The one that I didn't watch his video, but I saw Zach did it. I didn't watch it. I don't want to watch it until after I review it, because then I don't feel like I'm getting any jokes from him or anything. I want to read it and do mine first. Then I'll go back and watch his. But the title alone makes it sound like it might actually be fun to roast. I need a good book that's fun to roast, right? Like some that are like Miss Marvel, where they're just terrible. Those aren't fun. Books like X-Men Red that are so bad, they're fun to make fun of. Those are what I'm looking for. So I'm hoping this book will be it. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.